Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Miss Puspa Novitasari, Magister of Education as a lecturer, and all of our beloved friends. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are going to do debate with a motion, Are Beauty Pageant a Way to Objectifying Women? Okay, first of all, let us introduce our group member. My name is Silvia Pratami. I am a first speaker of government group.
I'm Farras Juniar. I'm first speaker of opposition group.
My name is Nabila Ramadhani. I'm a second speaker of government group.
I'm Annisa Putri. I'm second speaker of opposition group.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our debate contest. Before we start our debate, let me introduce our contestant. From government group, Silvia Pratami as the first speaker, and Nabila Ramadhani as the second speaker. From opposition group, Farras Juniar as the first speaker, and Annisa Putri as the second speaker. Our motion today is Are Beauty Pageant a Way to Objectifying Women? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's start our debate. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, our motion today is Are Beauty Pageant a Way to Objectifying Women? So, according to our motion today, first I would like to explain what is the beauty pageant actually. Well, based on Wikipedia, a beauty pageant or beauty contest is a competition that has traditionally focused on judging and ranking the physical attributes of the contestants. Although most contests have evolved to also incorporate personality traits, intelligence, talents, and contestants' ability to answer the judge question on various subjects as judge criteria. Nowadays, there are many beauty pageants in national and international scale. So, in my opinion, beauty pageant is the positive contest that gives chance to women to show their ability and intelligence to the world. Beauty pageant not just looking for appearance, but they look for physical appearance along with IQ level, presentation, attribute, communication skill, confidence level, and much more. And based on all these parameters, they judge the best. As Andri Botandri, Indonesia's representative in Miss Universe 1983, argues that beauty contests are positive activities aimed at fostering unity and world peace, not just a show of a body. In addition to being beautiful, participants must have good behavioral capital in relationship with same-sex and opposite-sex people. Okay, this information I took from a journal Avatar. Karina Nadila is an Indonesian Princess of Tourism 2017 who has a dream to be an Indonesian princess since childhood. She tells that she takes part in every beauty contest every year to learn their answers and traits. She said, I don't want to change myself. I learn to adjust the criteria set by the Indonesian princess and learn to put myself in place. With determination to become an Indonesian princess, she stole a start by starting to work out in the gym, trains the catwalk, and train her public speaking. She said, beauty pageant contests are also not only about having a thin body, but rather to a healthy body. So, from Karina's story, we know to be a winner of beauty pageants is not easy and cannot if only rely on physical, but also require intelligence and experience. The evaluation aspects in a beauty pageant are 3B, namely brain, beauty, and behavior. So besides having intelligence and beauty, a contestant must also have a good manner. Not only that, beauty pageants can also boost the country's economy by introducing domestic products such as batik, woven clothes, and others. Tourism spots such as Bali, Bandung, and others, and also culture of our country in international forums which are certainly attended by many representatives of other countries, thus increasing the production of domestic product, and then it will increase the economy of our country. In Kepmendiknas number 0237 U 1984 states that beauty contests that have a positive impact are those that are able to promote increased domestic production. This information I took from e-journal Avatar. And Lydia Arlini Wahab, Queen of Indonesia, uh, 1973 and 1974 gained various experience such as introducing the motherland in international forums, answering jury questions, and making friends from various countries in the world. So, in my opinion, beauty pageants are also glorify women by the way they want to be done. Glorious achievement and getting recognized at a grand level and to a much broader audience reaches what makes sense to the contestants of beauty pageants, and more precisely the beauty pageants, is to glorify women. Because objectification or non-objectification of women depends upon the spectators, as is famously said, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So, in this context, to a much greater extent, perception matters. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farras Juniar. I'm from PBI 1 2018. I want to give my opinion about this cause. I disagree with Silvia because in my opinion the beauty contest is not important to be carried out. A person's appearance, abilities, intelligence, and ethics cannot be measured by beauty contest and divided from religious values. For example, when the winner of the beauty contest on December 27, 2008, Laura Elena Zigahuizar, was involved in drug gangs and illegal possession of weapons. Examples of other cases occurred in Miss California 2008. Only able to maintain its crown for 3 days because it is not a white person, and others quoted from the web Merdeka.com. That proves that Sister Silvia's argument is incorrect because it is proven by past events. Beauty pageants that shows the shape of the body is an example of deviation from religious values. Especially Islam. Islam is so glorifying women that forbid women from displaying their genitals in public, even deliberately, because it can bring mudarat. This is I get in Al-Quran. Al-San and Quran Surat Al-A'raf ayat 26. And then Surah Al-Ahzab ayat 59. And on how to introduce culture and improve the country's economy. It is also not necessary because every country has mass media. Every mass media will certainly find information that attracts the attention of each country, and if foreign tourists come to other countries, each country has a tour guide to help they know the country. In this way also, the country's economy is helped because every tourist who comes will be charged in entrance fee. In Undang-Undang Republik Indonesia Nomor 10 2009 about kepariwisataan, that freedom of travel and the use of free time in the form of travel is part of human rights. And then that tourist development is needed to encourage equality of business opportunities and benefits and be able to face the challenges of changing local, national, and global life. In Pasal 5 of Pasal provides benefits for people's welfare, justice, equality, and proportionality. I think enough for my opinion about this cast, and sorry for my mistake.
Okay, I will continue. I disagree with Farah's opinion because in my opinion, beauty pageants are basically the beauty contests or beauty competition that are held at various levels that primarily focuses on the physical appearance of women. Although it also looks for other factors as intelligence, talent, personality, etc. But the prime concern is physical appearance and that depicts beauty. And women are one of those creations in this universe who are more keen and concerned about looking beautiful, so such contests, rivals, perpetuate in all areas and parts of the world. And we may find the fact that beauty pageants objectify women, and that's because first is judgment. Judgment by physical appearance. It is basically focused on judging the female contestant on the basis of their physical appearance and the way they carry themselves. So to a much fuller extent it objectives the woman. Number two, biased approach. Since the beauty pageant selects only a few number of women to participate and rejects them therein at subsequent levels, it feels like making a biased approach for those who are rejected or those who were never selected event to participate because to a much fuller extent it is to be understood that every person, either man or woman, is born beautiful with a unique identity and skill, and no one can discriminate them on the basis of appearance, hence, more or less that leads to objectification of the subject. And the last is marked superiority over other segments and competitions for women, as every woman wants to look beautiful and come forth in the society as a famous and beautiful lady. Most of the women who falls in this category go for beauty pageants as a sole platform rather than fulfilling their dreams or passion in other fields of education and studies. I think that's all for my opinion, and the next will be continued by Rizky Annisa Putri in the next video.
Hello guys, I'm Rizka Annisa Putri. I'm a second speaker of opposition group. So I will give you my argument in that motion. The motion is: are beauty pageants a way to objectifying women? So I'm totally disagree with that motion. Why? In my opinion, beauty cannot be judged by anyone, and there is no requirement for that. So beauty is relative. It is not determined by body posture, skin color, or face. I think beauty is owned by all women. It means that every woman has its own beauty, right? So talk about beauty pageants. Beauty pageants are basically the beauty contest or beauty competition that there are held at various levels that primarily focuses on the physical appearance of women, although it is also looks for the factor as intelligence, talent, personality, and so on. But the prime concern is physical appearance, and that depicts beauty. And women are one of those creations in this universe who are more keen and concerned about looking beautiful, so such contest prevails and perpetuates in all areas and parts of the world. So in order to be women, you have to be able to reach the requirements of becoming women. Requirements for becoming a woman. Does that sound right to you at all? Well, then you should know by know that there are requirements for becoming a beauty pageant contestant. These requirements will be judged on by judge, and all of what? A crown, a bucket of roses, with a satchel and money. I get it that it sounds amazing and all about you. Only have your title for a year. So if you get the title for a year before someone else come into replace you, and then imagine that you have to give your one dream away to some stranger who has not taken to your dream, and then you would not want the stranger to take your dream, but you have to give it away, and then it is not worth it, I say, because you are also advertising to other girls around the world of becoming something you are not, and that's not right, considering more and more teenagers are becoming depressed and insecure about themselves. And then what we should be doing is advertise things that they should love themselves for who they are, and let them know it's okay to be different from others. It is okay to not have a model body, but how a beauty pageant going to advertise body positivity, and when you are going to be judged on it? So these requirements should change to make it more body positivity experience that a skinny model experience. It can help other people. Well, being able to be more confident in themselves and be content with one another. Okay, some point of that. Although Miss America made significant changes to the beauty pageant format in 2017, there is still no getting around the fact that these events are based on society perception of beauty. And then to avoid negative public attention to their image, other ways that their title could be revoked. Vanessa Williams famously had her Miss America title forced into resignation in 1984 for photographs which appeared in the penthouse without her permission. Because the large competition are less than inclusive with many of their entry requirements, many women are forced to compete based on their physical or lifestyle demographic instead. You will find niche beauty pageants offering competition of women who are shorter than 5 to 6, for women who are plus size, and for married or older women. Some of these pageants are even associated with the large ones, such as Miss America with the Miss America competition. Although they allow women to compete in an event that they are passionate about. The only reason why they exist in the first place is due to the exclusionary nature of beauty in modern society. So, because physical beauty is one of the primary judgment factors of beauty pageants, competitors often restrict their diets to keep a slim profile, and then they might combine those poor eating habits with longer hours at the gym working out, which further the health issues experienced by competitors. Since 1952, Women competing in beauty pageants have had their average BMI moved into the underweight range, while the average woman saw their BMI move into the overweight range. So I think that's all for my arguments. Thank you very much for your participation, and the last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.